Alright, here we go. Get out of here, Curse-chan. You say put it somewhere else, but the problem is, like, there isn't anywhere else to put it. Really. I could put it on the left side, but I'm not left-handed. And then when I go and get the sweets, that'll be like... I can't do that. I can put it there, but slightly further away, and it's going to be like a stretch every time I go to drink from it. Still, I suppose it's better than knocking it everywhere. It's not like I'm using my speakers right now anyway. Bitch ass cop. Don't worry about that. It's just my controller. I'm ready for a relaxing game. But yeah, I'm enjoying 7 Days to Die. It's very simple. Well, it's actually quite complex as a game, but it's a simple concept. Just Minecraft, but The Walking Dead and Survival Conan. Try not to get eaten by zombies every 7 days. The funeral. That's right. I heard Sons of the Forest was going to be a totally different kind of game. I don't even know if it will be a survival multiplayer game. But I heard that ages ago, so, like, you know, I don't even know where I heard that. What? Ew, crayons. Disgusting. Okay. Right, put my phone down. I don't have time for that now. Brown! Where is Brown? I guess we should struggle more. Ah. Use your legs! Get the item. Oh, it's Brown.
Stay! Come! Come!
Hey, good boy. Good Brown. Nah. Quayans. Yes, I did once have this. Hello. You only could go realize this was the old mansion. Unfortunately for her, despite that beautiful sunset, this day was the unluckiest of days. Only the girl's silent companion saw her as she suffered in fear, and so this day began. Spring! Get Crayon. God, okay, hello, thank you, friend, let's do the thing. After all that. Yes! Unlucky because of the fucking music incoming, damn right. It's a treat! It's a green eyeball with red fluid inside it. Delicious. You recall the girl saying that a red crayon is the mark of an aristocrat? It's bad music. We're not there yet, but you'll know when we are. Also, notice some familiarity here. We've never been in this room before. Or have we? I feel like the last time we were in this room it looked like a Zeppelin room. Oh, it's got some tunes. The trouble is, the one that's coming up is, you're going to hear it, it's not a very long loop, and you're going to hear it a lot for a very long time. Wait. We're trying to finish this game now, so I shouldn't dilly-dally shilly-shally, should I? I should just actually use Brown. We were doing save states as well because the combat, as we all know, is absolute horseshit. That should help us get through it quicker, so I won't have to spam finding healing items. That's like 90% of the game, is trying to get healing items so that you don't die in the stupid boss fights. So, well, no, it's 60% of the game. The other 40 is just running around. This fucking asshole again. Meow, 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 meow.
So, young lady, you decided to play hooky again. Come to my office later, don't you forget.
Just fucking run, Jennifer. Like, what's he gonna do? Catch you? He's like an old cripple. Here we go. When the strict teacher left the room, the girl was all alone. We're in Grabophone Town now. Hopefully I'll be able to get through this section a lot quicker than I did the first time I played it, because I think I sort of misunderstood the whole Brown searching for items thing, and I was going everywhere, but now I'm just mainlining it, so we might be okay. The song itself is fine, but you've just heard it all. And now it's going to loop, and it's going to do this about 400 times before we're done with this section. Who is... Fishy Lane, hello? Randomly linking the Fire Force opening? Okay. Thanks, I guess. Ah, right, Brown. Brown is missing. That's right. That's where it gets confusing. Ah, there he is. Cursa Chan's gone now. I sent her away. Jennifer found pledge. Like lemon pledge? Goodbye. Hey, Ludo. There's no Illbleed theme. It's not. We've yet to meet the best song in Illbleed that Pastry found yesterday. Lemon pledge. Nothing happened. No, this is the pledge of the Red Rose Aristocrats, isn't it? Yet I cannot have Doggo sniff it. Let's have a look. Trick or treat. Uh-oh, here we go. Motherfucker. Okay, thanks. I guess I'll just eat some wasabi peanuts now. Oh, god damn it. Hope you're proud of yourself. I know you don't want to spoil yourself on it. That's the only reason I didn't play it in my opening. Oh. Oh. Mm-hmm. Delicious. Favorite. Mm-hmm. I pledge allegiance to the prince and princess. I promise to live thy neighbor. I shall offer a monthly gift. On the bright side, the more times we eat those wasabi peanuts, the less times I'll be able to, because we're running out. I didn't actually read that. I read it, but I didn't take it in. Well, we know that's the pledge. The lemon pledge, so... We could explore basement jail some more, or we could probably just go up to the attic, which I think might be where I should go. The bucket chair. The lone chair is placed here. It makes the girl feel uneasy. I think this is the teacher's weird torture dungeon. Cell of Pleasure. The film projector is broken. It's probably for the best. I don't want to watch his sick home movies. The Cell of Bliss. There are creepy looking dolls lying around. They frighten Jennifer. No, I want to read the wall crayon. I actually can't. Cakes. It's too small and dark. I can't read it. Hang on a minute. Comes Mad Cane's dwarf comic? A dwarf comes? Came and came, the dwarf behind you. Now, it is the time of cleaning up. I will tidy up the dark place. And then there's a picture of two dwarves killing another dwarf, I guess. Okay, I had to use a magnifier, but... I don't know. It was okay when it started, but the middle left a lot to be desired, and the ending was, a bit disappointing, to be honest. There are many empty cases with all of the girls' names written on them. That must be their bags or possessions before. Ah. A lumberjack axe. My favourite! There you go, Jennifer. You feel safe now. We don't need Joshua anymore, do we? Let's drop all this crap. You are vibing to some music. I'm not playing any music on the stream that isn't the game music. Especially not with the DMCA things that are going around right now. Drop all this shit, I don't want it. No, wait, I do need these. I'll just keep all of that. Ask Jennifer a question. I'm gonna... Aha! What is this? No. Nerd. I think you'll find there's a very cleverly hidden dog food item, which I'll save for Brown later. Yay! Nope, if I had to listen to this song for half an hour the first time I played this damn game, you all have to listen to it now. Can't get DNC'd if you only play your own music. That's true, but that EP will only last like 30 minutes, and then I'd have... No. Music, I will play music sometimes, but only if it's like I've decided to play No Man's Sky or something, and there's like no music. Anyway, we're done with the basement. I'm supposed to go visit the dude. He was like, "Come to my office, Jennifer!" But now I've got an axe, so... It's honestly not bothering you. Honestly... It isn't bothering you, no, it's fine. And it's not bothering me yet. But the first time I played this game, I was on this section for about 2 hours. And this is all you do, just run around opening doors. I don't recommend it. I'm fucking lost already. I went in a basement door and I got lost on the way out. Right. There's some children. Let's hit them with this axe. Yeah, but that's Nyan Cat. Nyan Cat's, like, fine. I can listen to the Nyan Cat 10-hour video in its entirety. There's just something about this that I don't like. The Gluttony Prince looked grudgingly at the unlucky girl and said, "You've been called in by Mr. Hoffman. Better not make him wait, or else..." Oh, I hate that child. He's horrible. He looks like Pugsley, by the way, which reminds me, they're making a sequel to the Addams Family animated movie from last year, which is great, because that movie was great. And I want to watch a good sequel. Because it reminds you of calling the bank, maybe. You know what? The West Midlands train people are the ones that... yeah, and my bank, I've had to call them in my life many times, and in the last sort of 15 years, they've never changed the song. Record player's broken. It fucking ain't. Oh, what's this? Lollipop. Nice. Stupid phone music. Alright, let's go finish off Mr. Hoffman with this axe. Turn that shit off, Hoffman. Seriously. Oh, there he is. Prick.
You dirty wretch. Why are you always trying to get out of work? Can't you do your job like all the other children?
I don't feel I deserve that. You're still here? Run along and help the others with their cleaning. Alright, let's do that. Dirty wretch. Didn't we kill you once already, you piece of shit? We killed metaphorical him in our heads inside Zeppelin World. And now I'm supposed to help the children, but I don't know where they are. Should we just go up to the attic? Ba-ba-doo, ba-ba-doo, gonna hear this in my sleep forever. I'm a man who once had Holiday for Strings stuck in my head for 2 months straight. And if you're not sure what Holiday for Strings is, I guarantee you've heard it. You just need to look it up. And that's not a fun song to have in your head for 2 months straight. But I want to avoid that happening again with this. Because my brain tends to loop like 2 seconds of a song as well. Oh god, okay, fine. Let's search all the rooms. Is there a library? Library. Ah! It's the nerd kid. And the dumb Philomena Kunk child that can't read. Because she's like 4. And then Nerd Kid's like, look, read this book. And she's like, I can't read. The 2 princesses didn't let the unlucky girl join their conversation. Wherever she went, she was all alone. What a lonely, unlucky girl. Fuck. Show me that book, you dweeb. Jennifer's tired of this shit. Let's clean. Yeah, there's something wrong with me today. I'm doing that thing where I don't remember any of the buttons, so I just press all of them. Little bitch threw this shit at me. What's this? Jennifer picked up a crumpled piece of paper that was thrown at her. It reads, "Beggar and thief is terrible Jennifer." Nice grammar dipshit. I am being awfully mean to these poor kids. It's not their fault they live in a horrific orphanage. The behaviour of the small-hearted princess concentrating on her chores seemed forced and unnatural. The unlucky girl became sad. And then, she was alone again. What a hapless, unlucky girl.
Aha!
Aha! More paper! Jennifer picked up a crumpled piece of paper that was thrown at her. It reads, "You get what you deserve." Do I deserve nice things? Do I get cookies? No, it's Diana. Probably the meanest and most unfortunate girl of all. It's called sweeping, not pushing a broom. No matter what the unlucky girl said to her, the strong-willed princess would only gaze lethargically. Asleep or awake, the girl was alone. What a sad, unlucky girl. All caps, no full stop, 4 out of 10, see me. I used to go around with a red marker on my old work commute many years ago and correct people's grammar on graffiti on walls and buses and stuff. Jennifer picked up a crumpled piece of paper that was thrown at her. It reads, "Apologize by dying." No. The fuck? No, that's where we just came from. Don't get lost now. This is very easy to get lost and then have to, like, go around the entire goddamn building again, and I don't want to do that. C minus, must try harder. F minus minus. And that's where we started. I guess it's worth checking. The filth room. Oh. Learn to fucking draw, you idiot. Oh god, I thought that was like a skeleton ghost. It was not.
Filthy wretch.
The unlucky girl spoke to the cleaning queen, yet her reply was the same as always. Yeah.
Dirty wretch.
And every day and all the time she was all alone. What a woeful unlucky girl. So yeah, the things they're saying are the same as they have been in the past, because the whole Zeppelin stuff was like weird memory flux, and then this is closer to what her experience was actually like in the home. So as she starts to piece together the bits of her memory that have gotten all mashed up, it starts to make a bit more sense. And spin the wheel. Treat! Oh, thanks, friend. Yay! It's another random. What we got? It's it looks like a fire. A red fire. I'm gonna eat that. Someone dropped a log in the urinal. Someone dropped various pieces of wood in the urinal. 2 in a row, don't jinx it, friend. No. The fuck? Hallway, stairway, hallway? Where am I? That's the library. Okay. Let's go back. No. One of the things that did bother me about this song is that compositionally I find it a little bit annoying, because it's the piano piece, but the flute exactly copies the piano line note for note for the entire song. There's like no nuance. What sort of a mad concerto is this? Hello? Oh god, even you? No matter what the unlucky girl said to her, the cold princess simply stared up into the sky. The poor unlucky girl realized that she was all alone. Oh well, I'm out. There's ropes. Ah, good. I'm also a bit of a snob when it comes to certain classical music. This style of I guess it's kind of like, it's like Mozart for babies music, like for release. I fucking hate for release. It's like, I don't hate it as much as I hate Pachelbel's canon, but it's up there. Jennifer picked up a crumpled piece of paper that was thrown at her. It reads, Come to the hole. Okay. Packard Bell's Cannon. Yeah. Well, that's two different brands though, isn't it? If they combine, do they become Cannon Packard? Like Hewlett Packard? Ah! Mean. She can take it. Oh, thank Christ.
Boys and girls, cleaning time is over. Waste paper should go in the rubbish bin, and washing should go into the filth room. Are the rooms all spick and span? Are the halls all sparkling clean? It's almost time for bed. Diana, Eleanor, Xavier, Meg, Susan, Nicola, Thomas, Clara, Olivia. Be thankful for this wonderful
But not Jennifer.
day, and let us pray for an even better day tomorrow. Get ready for bed, and may you have a good night's rest.
Where does she breathe like Gollum? You talking about the small-hearted princess, the pink one? Or Jennifer? Because Jennifer does a lot of breathing, but yeah, I don't know.
Precious crayons!
This month's gift, filthy Jennifer. Uh-oh. See, this is more my jam. Uh-oh. Jennifer's in big trubs. But we have got a big old axe, so... Here comes Jason Voorhees! I've still never seen any of those films. Oh, the imps are here. Well, that's pretty clearly a reverse sample, but I don't know what the original would have been.
Get.
Okay, there's no getting out that way. No, I wouldn't call any of them scary. I know what the kind of sort of teen slasher movies, right? That sort of shit's usually hilarious. I should definitely watch something like that. What with it being the month. Spooky month and all. Like, if you guys want to watch an actually good movie on the Metro for once after that fucking horrible Lynchy movie last week, why don't you choose one? Why don't you guys go, like, what's the best, like, between sort of Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street? Get! Oh, that's some shit. That's some shit. This is where we're going to start using save states, because I don't want to have to deal with all this shit again. Apparently RE6 was the second best-selling Resident Evil game. That doesn't surprise me, because it had one of the biggest marketing campaigns I've seen a Resident Evil game have. I've said this before a couple of times, but my music tech teacher, one of the main reasons I sort of studied film music, or the guy that sort of, he was like my film music tutor, was the composer for the Resident Evil 6 UK advertisement music. I love pastry and resi gatekeeping. Listen, some things, some truths should not be uncovered. Some things should be left deep within the earth where they belong. And Resident Evil 6 is one of those things. Yeah, Resi 6 should have been a new franchise. And then it can go the way of, like, what was that Square one that came out? The Quiet Man, or the what? You know, that one that nobody played because it was fucking terrible?
Ah, I hate you.
Where should I go? Should I go up? Evil's being set in many residences now. It's become a whole village, but it's okay because 7, I hear, it was very good. And the rat stands in your way, the pig stands in your way. And 8 should be good too, although Quiz is in it for some reason. The goat stands in your way. Rat, pig, goat. Okay, I believe I understand what's going on. Oh, what's her name? Amanda? No, wait. Best friend... Friendy Wendy. It's Wendy. Best friend Wendy. You mind opening that door, Wendy? So what I think is happening is that I've got to find the little imps that have the, like, the goat heads and stuff. Nice. Yeah, these are the rats in the kitchen. So that's one. Get up, you prick. Get up so I can kill you. Yeah, okay, that's it. So we have to go search every room in the house until we find the enemies we need to kill, and then we need to kill them. Good. While we're doing this... we should probably be on the lookout for anything that can heal us. Trouble is, I don't want him to lead me through different rooms because I'll get lost. He dropped a kitchen knife, cleaver. If they have a small weapon like a cleaver, it's pretty much guaranteed that it's going to be that they drop. Of course you found the beef jerky. Brown's like, hey, how about some food for me? But if they're carrying no weapon or a big weapon, it'll be, probably candy. Wait. Those are fish people, they're not on my list. Shortbread. Still, if they're easy to kill... maybe they can get them to drop something. Unlikely, I think they're probably just going to kill me with them flopping around. Can't turn. Ah, you can backstep if you hold the attack button. Okay. Game changer. Oh, you reversed the sample. Did I mention that, or did you just have the same thought as me? Because I know I was thinking, I wonder what they were saying. Not a single one of these dropped an item. And this is when we're going to do this. Because it's not worth it. Oh, okay. Sometimes I'm not sure if I said things out loud or in my head. And that was one of those times. What's this?
A bright red crayon just for you.
Oh, a bright red crayon just for you. That makes sense. Because some of them were saying that in forward. Oh, thanks for doing that. That was nice. Wonder why they make monkey noises, though. Yo, is that a fucking fire extinguisher? Dude! I want that, give it. Oh. Monkey! Monkey. Why did you save me, monkey? Why, monkey? You have shown me, monkey. I fucking hate these ones. And that's why. Put those fucking chairs down. I'm dead. Basically. I don't think I do have to kill the birds. I'm just trying to get around it. No, this is probably not a good room to be in. There we go. Oh, I can't get out. I guess I do have to kill it. This is the worst. When once again, this is why we're using save states, because I'm not fucking doing all that again. We will never finish the game. Right, that room sucks. We want a pig, goat, and rat. You're not allowed in there, Jennifer. She's got an axe. I'm not going to argue with her. Oh shit, I went back in the classroom again. But because this guy slams the door, it makes me wonder if those are the goats. But no, wait, they're not, because I've seen the goats. Let me see what happens if I do beat this one. God damn it. Don't do the combo. Don't do it. I'm gonna try it from this door just to see. Oh wait, he's carrying bread. That's why he dropped bread. He's fucking carrying it. Oh, I accidentally reloaded. Right. Let's see if the classroom is optional or mandatory. As soon as you get knocked over, you're basically fucked with these dudes. Awful combat! do awful combat! Brown's doing a good job of holding those three off. Right, this is screwed. I'm not going in there. Fuck it. Not worth it. Whatever it is, it's not worth it. Okay, these are the goats. There's also a pig here. Brown, that's great, but you want to help? Fucking pig motherfucker almost killed me. I think I have to get rid of the fine command for him to be able to attack. Gus what? Trick or treat. Aha! It's a treat, thank you. I'm gonna run out of those. What is it? It's a flower, I think. Oh. A green flower with red goo inside. Oh, that's white chocolate. That's the best healing item in the game. This axe is pretty quick and it has good range. And she wields it like a weapon instead of, like, poking it and looking away. There we go. I put my best foot forward. Okay. One more of each to go. That was good progress. Brown? I need to check these other doors. I wonder if the basement's gonna have... Is this where we just came from? No, this is... Bucket. Should check the basement. I don't remember where the basement is. I think it's under the other stairs. No, this is where the classroom was. I ain't going back here. I've already done this. It's not worth it for the shortbread, because I'll lose so much health trying to get it. It would be nice if he was more aggressive, but he's still a good boy. I agrees. We can't even get upstairs. That's probably a good thing. Fuck out of here. Ow. Right. How goes it? Yep, more of the same. It's running around, hitting stuff. 3 more to go. Big bully. Brown's scaring the imps, which is good. What do you mean I'm stuck? Yes. There it is. There's a scissors guy, but no, I don't think there's any of the main enemies in here. Brown was good there. He was just fucking body blocking that entire shit show. Here's my little meat shield. The cell of pleasure. Oh. The cell of bliss. Nope. The Cell of Repentance. There you go. If they'd had a weapon like this at the start, those boss fights would have been way easier. I guess they just keep dropping in, huh? Is this Hoffman's dungeon or is it something the aristocrats named? I think it's probably Hoffman's. But, yeah, I don't know. They might have named the cells, but, I mean, Hoffman probably set this shit up. He is not a good person. I mean, you saw the mermaid fight. The implication is that Hoffman impregnated one of the orphans, and that's why she was, like, bedbound and throwing up everywhere. And the way he was with Diana, with his disgusting hands. That's a fish. I don't want to deal with that fish. I want to take the mince pie because it's a good healing item, and then I want to yeet to fuck out of here. No, 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 no. Bad fish. Bad fish. See, just flopping around, fucking Magikarp used Splash, and I'm already doomed. Good boy, Brown, let's go. Jennifer's gonna put on some serious pounds though. We're just like slamming chocolate, mince pies and shortbread to recover health. I'm gonna be diabetic by the end of this. My name's Jennifer and I have diabetes. I guess it's the rooms where all the kids were that we encountered. So if I could remember which ones they were. I know the library was one of them. Maybe this confirmed my theory. Yep, there's a goat with some big ooh scissors. Gonna do some arts and crafts. Craft this, bitch! Oh, no, don't! Ah! Take it back. Don't lose your way! That's a fun giant scissors joke. Okay, one pig and one rat to go. Well, the pig will be in the room where... the sewing room, right? Where the small-hearted princess, who's like chunky and rose pink, who's meant to look like a pig, is gonna be. And the goat was the story that was related to Meg. Or as I affectionately call her, the nerd princess. It's our last healing item. And Diana. Sweeping away would, I guess, be the other rat. And she is quite sneaky. Pig? Indeed. Oh. One more. This room. And of course all of her little rabbits, the head rat, all of her little rabbits come to help because she's kind of the ringleader. Get off! I just need to kill this stupid rat! Oh, I'm getting hit so many times. You might not have noticed, but every time I get hit my controller vibrates, so I got hit like 20 times when that one rabbit was on me. That's why we're using the stakes. There we go. That's how you do it. You just beat him to death. I don't need it. I've got an axe. It's not worth it. Let's go. Now we need to go back downstairs. Now we can get to the yard where Friendly Wendy is, which is just here. So this is your new friend, huh? So filthy, but adorable. Maybe he's called Brown because he is a golden retriever, but he's so dirty. He's just brown. Oh yes, Jennifer, there will be an aristocrat club meeting after this. Today will be the most wonderful day. I hope you enjoy it. Jennifer found the funeral. I get a feeling it won't be wonderful. Yep, same. Can't spell funeral without fun. Once upon a time, a girl found a hole in the ground in the yard. The little people came out and told her the news. Today is the day of your funeral. If you don't like it, then you must sacrifice your friend. Who wants to be buried alive? So the girl did what she had to and buried her best friend. Well, I wouldn't want to be her best friend. Another book written by that one dude. The janitor guy who thinks that Jennifer was his son Joshua. When the girl finished reading the storybook, the dreadful imps had all vanished, and even her dearest friend is nowhere to be found. I can't even press the dog buttons anymore. Then the girl thought she heard the cries of her friend calling for help. This time the girl was certain it was her friend calling for help from above. It's not the girl's dear friend. What happened to him? Was he? Because of the frightening images in her head, the poor girl was a nervous wreck. It was not the girl's dear friend this time either. Something terrible has happened to him. Because of the frightening images in her head, the poor girl was a nervous wreck. The girl could hear her friend calling for help from behind the door. Yet again, it was not the girl's dear friend. Something really must have happened to him. Because of the frightening images in her head, the poor girl was a nervous wreck. There. This month's gift, Filthy Brown. It's the princess. Friendy Wendy.
Your friend is in the bag. It's too late now.
More like meanie weenie. You know what to do, Jennifer. You've got to hatch it. There's only one way to get recompense for this.
My friend! Give me back my friend!
Bam!
Liar! Go away! Just go away! you. Not ever. As for the rest of you, how could you believe all those lies? Aristocrats! You're just the opposite. I hate you, and I hate you, and you! And I hate myself the very most for playing your stupid games and not having the strength to stand up to you! It's all just hideous!
Oh, there you go. We did bad things to our friend Brown, and it was all orchestrated by Wendy, who was supposed to be our best friend. But it turns out she was the Princess of the Red Rose. That car going past fucking annoyed me. And was orchestrating this whole shit. Anyway, so are we small? Yeah, so basically what is happening is the Jennifer... One of the reasons, you know, at the start I was like, Jennifer's like 19 years old, how is she not just leaving? The reason for that is she's not 19 years old. She's 19 years old in the present day, remembering all of the stuff that happened to her, but it happened to her when she was a kid. And that's her in the beginning cutscene, the one that looks like a boy on the right. It's Joshua, and that's when she meets Wendy. So how does this go? The janitor has a son, Joshua. Joshua dies. He adopts Jennifer because she looks like Joshua. He thinks she's Joshua. And he calls her Joshua and dresses her up in boys' clothes. Wendy from the orphanage would come down and they'd see each other through the window. Wendy helped Jennifer escape, and they became big friends. But then she ended up in the orphanage for some reason, which I think we're going to get to, and had a horrible, horrible time playing these horrible games, which were all orchestrated by the Princess of the Red Rose, who is Wendy, and it culminates in the death of Brown, I believe, and that's sort of when... that's one of the main reasons for a traumatizing experience, which has thrown all of her memories off. Stray Dog and the Lying Princess. So the Lying Princess is Wendy, and Stray Dog is I think that's the janitor guy. That very first thing we saw when we came to the house, written on the wall, Stray Dog steals kids. He's the guy that's been writing all the storybooks. And the boy that was... Remember earlier where there was that boy forcing us to read the storybooks and play out all the things, and the guy that tied us up in the filth room? That was Joshua. We know that because when you see that cutscene we just saw with Wendy on the chair, the prince next to her is Joshua the bear, you know, who we named after Joshua when we gave it to her. And she gave us that red pendant, but Jennifer just threw it back at her feet, and now we don't have it anymore. And in that one cutscene, most of the story becomes clear, and I think we're very close to the end of the game now. Stray Dog and the Lying Princess. Once upon a time there was a little girl who told lies. She liked to scare the other girls by screaming, "Stray Dog is coming! Stray Dog is coming!" Yeah, there's a big info dump at the end, but soon everyone stopped being scared. They hated the way she lied. One day the girl came home screaming, "Stray Dog is coming, really." Everyone thought it was just another lie. Except this time it was no lie at all. And so they were all gobbled up. The end. That's right, the story of why Jennifer is so traumatized. It's not over yet. Pretty sure we don't need this anymore. the combat is only half as bad when you have this nice fast axe that has decent range and damage. If you had something like this for the whole game, it would save parts of it, but it would still be kind of shit. But like I said a few times before as well, like, I really like the story in the game and the presentation of it. All of that stuff is wonderful. It's just the shitty combat that really bugs me. I'll do another save just in case. Actually, that's a good point. We're gonna need... Well, I'm gonna be using a state, but there's a moment... There's basically two endings, and I don't remember which one's the good ending or not, but we can just reload and get both of them. It comes down to a decision right at the end of the game. It's like literally the last thing you do.
What? Really? Really?
Really?
Chad?
Give is good. Okay. We're gonna see both anyway, so it makes no odds, but yeah. The brand new ladder is leaning against the wall.
Jennifer, over here.
So it's gotten like a lot creepier now that we know what went down.
Greetings. Princess, please forgive all that I've done. Greetings, Princess Jennifer. Thank you very much for coming to our new aristocrat club.
Greetings, Princess Jennifer. From now on, you'll be our new princess.
They all got sick of Wendy, I guess.
Now, Princess, please
And
think
we
up a new
beat the
game.
shit out of Wendy.
Please lead us.
We are yours.
Also, I don't
to
know where
command,
Wendy is.
Princess.
Princess, go ahead. Guide us. We need you. We don't know what to do. Oh, look, it's Wendy. It's Wendy.
Oh, look, it's Wednesday. Hey, there you by go. Stray dog legend, that is just Wendy's lie. Wendy, who I guess was pretending to be sick the whole time that she was infirm in bed. Where did that come? I can't remember where I'm supposed to go. I think it's... That's Stray Dog. And Joshua has him on a leash.
Once upon a time, there was a precious little girl.
I think I have to fight him. Ow! So we're gonna have a long save state fight here. Because every time I hit him, he fucking does that. He has poo-poo pant. It's not nice. This isn't too bad though, we can just kind of do this. Yeah, do the swipe. Not that one, I hate that move. Blech. Exciting. Yeah, everything sort of becomes clear at this last part of the game, and the story is just terrific. Brown! It's gotten harder now that Brown's here. There we go. Oh no, he knocked Brown out with his ridiculous attack. Oh, that's not good. We don't have any... Oh, no we do. I'm gonna... Just because I don't want to wait to stand up, I'd rather just reload it. Ah. Alright, fine. How many hits he take? Like 50 probably. He's got a bit more reach now as well. There we go. He's fine. Because you wouldn't love me because you were so stubborn, I brought you here. Because you fell in love with Brown. Because you didn't realize it was me. I brought Stray Dog here. But I... Please stop him with this. Only you and your beloved dog can stop him. I'm sorry. Jennifer found Gregory's gun. So Stray Dog is Gregory. And this is the bit where the first time I played I didn't know what the fuck to do. But there's two endings here, basically. I'm gonna state now. Now. Okay. So you see there's clothes everywhere. Stray Dog Gregory showed up and basically murdered all the kids. Wendy led him here. Just fight him normally. Yeah, you have to get to a certain point, right?
I'm sorry, Joshua.
That's right. I'm gonna have to reload because I don't have any healing items, and I can't fight him like that. Once you're staggering, it's impossible. Oh, fuck. Am I really that close?
I'm sorry, Joshua.
Yeah, I think... I don't remember if you have to do it when he does the I'm sorry Joshua thing, or if it gives you a prompt. But I think... I have to wait for him to be...
I'm sorry,
like this. So, good ending. Here we are.
I'm sorry, Joshua.
Good in quotation marks.
Yes.
I feel like I should have done bad end first, but it makes very little odds. January. Once upon a time. This. Now we're playing as this wee babby Jennifer. I think I need to go over that, but I will, just because if people might not have visuals. Yeah, so there's, Jennifer with her, or Wendy with her chair. So Jennifer's on a chair, she's standing on the chair, in the book, but it's like standing up against the window in the basement, and then Wendy shows up and she's like, "Hey, we can be together. Let's tie ourselves together forever." She puts the ropes around Jennifer, and then they were like, "Okay, fine." But then Brown shows up, and Jennifer's like, "No, I like Brown," and then Wendy gets jealous, and Jennifer disappears, and then Stray Dog's looking through the window. I'll do like a quick recap when we get to the credits anyway. It's one of the secret letters that Wendy and I traded. "There is nothing to fear. I am always by your side. I will never betray you. We made an oath, remember? My dear Jennifer, I am so relieved that you are well again. This is why I couldn't find you yesterday morning. It's no use trying to fool me. I can see right through your pranks. Anyway, thanks in advance, tee-hee-hee. Jennifer, thank you for introducing me to Brown, but such a filthy dog is not a good match for you and me. Just give it to Nicholas or something, and let's be content with just the two of us. My stubborn Jennifer, it's Brown. Is Brown that important to you? Is it just a dog? A filthy animal. Please stop sharing your wonderful smile with that thing. Please smile only at me. Jennifer the Heartless, why didn't you come? I waited and waited for you. Why can't I see you every morning? I only think of you. Are you avoiding me? Wendy, you were always so lonely. Poor lonely Wendy. I wonder if my letters ever reached her. Can I equip Axe? Spin! Summoning ritual. Okay. Just so we can ruin this nice ending. We're summoning a spirit! Where did the wheel go? Oh no, my scroll wheel's busted. It keeps scrolling down. There we go. Thanks for that, Author V. I'll go and get my spirit costume on. You can hear in my voice how tired I am of this thing that I set up. Just for you, Author V, we have summoned a spirit to finish the game off through a... Pressing the camera button. Oh, I'm a ghost! Oh! Anyway, back to nice. Ghost looks hungry. Fine. Thanks. I'm gonna have a delicious treat. It's... I don't know what it is. I can't see it. It's a pair of lips, I think. It's weird. Thank you all for me. I do enjoy the treats. Mm-hmm. Right, anyway, back to the ending. I can't fucking see it now. Need to get a kebab on that wheel. No, I can't afford one for a start. Secondly, if I keep landing on kebabs, I'm gonna eat like 100 kebabs. We're a little girl. Wendy's hat blew off. Where did it go? Nothing scares me in sepia. Oh la la. Oh la la. Sad face. Puppy. Please wait for me, I'll be there. What? Aw, little brown. Wee brown. You can pet the dog in... We already knew that, but you can pet the puppy too. Does this mean they killed Puppy Brown, actually? It could. The sack at the very start of the game was awfully small. Size of a rabbit. I don't remember where I'm supposed to go here, actually. That bus that brought me here. Should I try to take it the other way? No, that's not right. There are still things I have to do here. Wait for me, Brown. Hello, little girl. Do you have a story you can share with me? A happy one, that is. Please tell me if you do. My son is waiting. I think we can explore the basement of the orphanage, unless we're all locked out now. We might get another chance to do that when I reload. I don't remember if I'm supposed to do something else in Brown's shed. Oh, the rose garden's this way, right? Did I miss it last time? The sign has been broken ever since I came here. I guess it doesn't matter, no one comes to visit anyway. Let's go see Brown again. Nothing round the back or anything. We picked up the collar at the start. Maybe if we go to where the collar was, maybe that's... So I can't interact with Brown again. We can just... Oh. Bucket night? My dear friend, I never want to lose you again. I'll protect you forever. And I missed the last part because it went too fast. Everlasting true love, I am yours. Brown's eye view. I'll protect you forever and ever until I die. And that was good ending.
Say where is my shame when I call your name. So please don't set me free.
I'm actually not going to run the credits just now because we've got another ending to explore.
I will break my arm.
But hey, I do really like the story in this game. I think it's told very, very well. It's just a real shame about the gameplay.
When I'm in bed, I can be so mean.
But that means we finished at least one game that we set out to complete this Spooktober. It's probably the only one we've actually managed to do. But with all the tech problems we had with D and Enemy Zero, which I just decided not to play anymore, and Parasite Eve needs a little bit of finishing off. Let's reload.
Oh, sorry, Joshua.
It's time for Bad End. Shit, I fucked it up.
I'm sorry, Joshua.
What do you mean? The fucking janky hitboxes, isn't it?
I'm sorry, Joshua.
I think basically, Pastry, you just have to actually kill him. So if you fire off the gun instead of giving it to him, you can't give it to him.
sorry, Joshua.
So now I'm just gonna have to fight him. God damn it. This is gonna be really difficult. Because I've only got one hit. Alright, let's just hold on to the gun for now and use the axe. That way I can stay.
I'm sorry, Joshua. I'm sorry, Joshua.
Oh, lucky. Bad ending. And this is how the girl wound up all alone again. She couldn't keep her promise, nor did she save anyone. What a pitiful and lucky girl. And that's the bad end. Well, I like good end better. You get to like learn what really happened and stuff.
When I call your name, so please don't set me free. I'm as heavy as can
You said we won't be able to explore the basement. I want to do that before I stop playing this, but yeah.
I will break my
I hope you enjoyed Rule of Rose.
I'm a victim of your charms. I want to be there.
Let's get into the basement. Oh, we did do a save, didn't we? Let's see if we can check the basement out. And we're only 2 hours into what I normally do as a 3-hour stream. However, I'm not sure what to do with whether or not to play some more Parasite Eve to cover that hour, or whether to just stop early because I do have another stream later with the Blackout Club. It's this way, isn't it? I guess this is where we recount the story, so yeah. Rob was trying to give the Blackout Club an acronym the other day and it came out as BOS. The fuck? The spooky things. They sweep away everything that's dirty, including disobedient children. It was a scary story that started as a rumour and spread like wildfire. So yeah, we can learn about some little things here. Mr. Hoffman loved to broadcast over the PA system, while we were cleaning, while we were eating, and even after we were in bed. He always announced our names in the order of his favourites. We'd all try our best to win his approval and be the first one to be called, but he never called my name, not once. I thought it was all rather silly anyway. The book is open. Recently, the children have been engaging in odd activities and spreading disturbing rumours. Rumours about creatures that come after children who don't clean up and stray dogs that kidnap small tots. It's all very bizarre. Today I was busy catching up on my work when Clara came by to offer me a hand. I guess my teaching paid off. I was grateful for her kindness. In the wee hours of the morning she was still working, so I gently took her to bed. I can hardly believe it. My little Clara, bless her heart, is already 16 years old. She tells me she wants to stay at the orphanage and help with the daily chores. Maybe I should seriously consider the offer. Tomorrow I'll discuss it with Martha. At the time it seemed so frightening. Were those scary things that attacked me just figments of my imagination? This is simply inexcusable. My precious koi is gone. The children must be responsible. I won't stand for this. Where is Diana? Where's she been to? My opinion of her will suffer because of this. Or what's she been up to? The diary continues, but the last page is particularly interesting. It's Mr. Hoffman's last entry before he disappeared. I'm leaving the orphanage. Clara's here to look after things and the children are quickly growing up. I've done right and fulfilled my duty. Bloody hell, all the trouble started when that wretched child arrived. I've done nothing to deserve this. That's the end of the diary. We never saw Mr. Hoffman again. He probably got arrested. Clara, I think, is the girl that he impregnated. That's probably why he got arrested. That day Mr. Hoffman disappeared, like he was running away from something. He had tried too hard to be someone he wasn't. The expectations were too much for him and he wanted to escape those restrictions. However, children and adults live in the same world and we must both play by society's rules. Ooh. Why can I do that? We'll learn a lot of little tidbits here, I guess. I know you're in a very stinky place, because that rag Diana put to my face smelled just awful. But no matter how clever or fast you are, there's no escaping. You're like a mermaid in captivity, adapting to a new reality, leaving your home behind. Did you find happiness? Oh. It was a cold winter night. I had been scolded as usual and called into the headmaster's room. I didn't like being scolded, but I didn't mind so much, when it was in front of the fireplace, which was warm and cozy. So yeah, I guess now that we've gone through Jennifer's process of trying to organize her memories through all the trauma and all that shit, this last little bit, if you get the good ending, is just allowing you to actually get the straight stories of all the things that happen, and that's really cool. It's like they save all of the good story for just if you get the good ending. All of us loved red roses. Even the name of the orphanage was befitting of an aristocrat. It wasn't until I swore the oath of the rose that I learned roses have thorns. The record player is brand new. Playing a record would fill the room with sweet music. I can't get out. Oh. This is Mr. Hoffman's prize collection of fine dishes. We would sometimes sneak them out and play house with them in the attic. But that's our little secret. This is a picture of Mr. Hoffman when he was a young man. He was so proud when he showed it to us. He never caught the one who doodled on it though. But I know who did it. I saw Thomas trying to move the ladder on the day it happened. It was me. I'm not going to do everything in the orphanage. I'm just going to find some certain things. Like, I want to check out the basement. And I might check out the attic as well. The sloppy drawing must be Thomas's. See, what happens when you give him chalk? The walls, the floors, to him, it's one big canvas. The spooky things love to clean. That's why they always carry mops and brooms. They'll kidnap you if you don't clean. At least that's what everyone says. On Halloween, we all dressed up in costumes. Everyone else wore bags over their heads and we stared at me through tiny holes. Their blank faces and muffled voices. It scared me like you wouldn't believe. Is it really you under there? I asked, fearing it was something else. But no one would answer me. Happy Halloween! It's like explaining all the imps and all that stuff. It's just kind of neat. Amanda was always more sensitive about her looks than anyone else. One day she was given a severe scolding by Miss Martha. That's because Miss Martha's lipstick had gone missing. The lipstick was never found, but I know Amanda took it. I've seen her applying it late at night. I want to go outside anyway, it's fine. I want to go to the stairs, check out the attic and the basement. Oh, in this yard. We want to know the truth. Wonder why you could open drawers. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it was a prototype area or something. It all started here when I dug up the mound. I sensed that something precious to me was buried here, and I couldn't stop myself. The old me, the one who didn't understand herself, I lost my friend because of her. If I could go back, I'd try to save him. But what has happened can never be undone. I'll never break a promise again. This is where she found him. Remember at the start we dug up that chest and that was, I guess, what the club did. They put the dog in the chest and buried him here. Dining room. She's scared of saying she was going to be the gift unless she gave up Brown, so she did, and they killed him. Yeah, I don't think she understood what that meant. And then we saw the incident that happened with Wendy when after that happened. And then Wendy went off and dragged Stray Dog here, and then Stray Dog murdered all the children. Or something to that effect. And the good ending is, I think, the true ending of what happened. We gave him his gun back. And he offed himself. Poor unlucky Jennifer. I don't think a tiny girl could kill a fully grown dog man. No, I don't think they could either. Right, these cells should be interesting. But I don't know what we can interact with in here. One time, Diana was absorbed in deep thought here. She was the prettiest, the most mature of the aristocrats. She wanted so much to be an adult, and yet she was also afraid of growing up too fast. When you see a room with a table on the left, walk through the table. In the basement. There's a working film projector here. Any films you have can be played on it. Ah, shit. Actually, that doesn't matter. So, we picked up a film earlier in the game. There's a bunch of them scattered around. I think the films are just the cutscenes, though. And you can play them sort of here on NG+. So we didn't bother getting those. The Cell of Bliss. The spooky things, the scary creatures that everyone talked about. They'll come and clean if you don't. Sweeping bad children away like dust. Well, they actually came and attacked me. I knew what they really were, but that wasn't the problem. The real problem was my weak heart. My weakness was what drew them here. Is this the table? I don't think I can get through the table. Okay. Oh. Why can I... October ticket. Why can I go through the tables though? That's weird. October ticket. Is that for a costume or something? Ooh. Oh, is that the Gothic one? Okay. Good tip. There's a few more stories we could find, I guess. Let's go to the attic next. I don't think that door's ever worked in... Oh, we can't get in there. Never mind. It's a stuffed goat, the white goat Mary, the black goat Sally. When Meg found her letter to Diana torn apart, she was deeply wounded and cried in Diana's arms, even though she was the one who ripped it up, and when Meg's notebook was found all scattered about, Diana made fun of her, saying Mary and Sally must have ate it. Poor Meg. She was bound by the shackles of foolish devotion. The future that people dreamt of never came, and was soon forgotten. From the blue skies of hope sank into the depths of oblivion. The new life born from it was an existence devoid of hope. It slowly wriggles its large body and stares at the sky with a remorseful look. That is its only purpose. The Zeppelin, I guess. What else can I learn here? Probably check the bookshelves actually. There's a lot of little hidden things. To walk around pressing X until I find it. I mean, that was a good one, the Zeppelin photo. I'll just hammer through that. There are doodles everywhere. No matter how many we cleaned, more would show up the next day. I think a game like this would do really well with a remaster, but they'd have to fix the combat if they did that, because I think it would put too many people off. But yeah, I would like to play a nice, lovely version of it. I think completely overhauled combat, because for whether you like the combat or not, the boss fights are kind of an important part of the meta story. They kind of have to be there, but they should be a lot easier and the combat should be improved a lot. Amanda was fond of using the sewing machine. When she got absorbed in something, she'd think of nothing else, especially sewing, which was always on her mind. If we ran out of cloth or thread, she'd just sew rags, with an empty needle over and over again. And then she'd smile at the tattered rag with satisfaction. And this is me just upscaling it a little bit, but it still looks really, really nice. I mean, obviously the textures are like all crusty and it doesn't have like normal maps and all the, you know, metal roughness and all the modern stuff, but I think it could still look nice. The night was quiet, dark and scary, yet it was a mysterious time that aroused excitement. Some nights would stay awake in secret, hiding from the teacher and draw pictures by lamplight. It made us feel very much like adults, something not possible during the day. A mermaid doll. What a proud and pure creature. Diana yearned to become a beautiful lady like a mermaid, but as she grew older she realized that she was straying further and further from her ideal self. Poor Diana. She was trapped by her own ideals. One of these should be... Poster? I don't remember if there's any of this stuff. I think I can even use the like a quick reload to show the new costume afterwards, because you have to get to a certain point on the Zeppelin to do it. It's a shame. But I can show those in an image or something. There used to be a picture here of everyone at the orphanage. It was a picture filled with hope taken the day I was brought here. I was afraid someone would try to steal this precious memory from me, so I took the picture down and kept it safe. That's hallway. This is... sick room. It's one of the secret letters that Wendy and I traded. Oh, good. Another one. Dear Wendy, my visitor in the window, thank you so much for writing to me. The man called me Joshua, but my name is Jennifer. I've been in this room ever since he saved me. He's a nice person, but he won't let me leave. Thank you, Wendy. I want to fly away from this room and room with you in the fields. But the man is so lonely, so sad. I can't just leave him alone. Thank you, Wendy, my kind and fair princess. Is there something that I can do for you? I, Jennifer, pledge to the fair Princess Wendy, everlasting true love, I am yours. Wendy, I am here now, but I'm kind of afraid. Everything is new to me. I'm worried if I'll get along with everyone. Dear Wendy, I have great news. I found something wonderful. I look forward to every morning now, and I hope you will too. How are you, Wendy? You haven't said anything to me since I showed you the surprise. Do you like my cute little puppy Brown? Let's take care of him together. My dear Wendy, this little guy is just so adorable. When I call his name, he comes bounding to me. I know you'll like him too. How are you doing, Wendy? Are you alright? We'll always be friends, and Brown can be our friend too. I know you don't understand, but I can't just abandon him. You've got it all wrong, Wendy. This isn't how it's supposed to be. I never expected you to react this way. All I wanted was for us to live happily ever after together. My dear prince, yes, you are my prince. A prince and a princess must be together. This is from Wendy. After all, Jennifer, you are my eternal companion. Just promise to stay by my side and save your smiles for me. That's all I ask. We don't need a filthy dog. We can't let anyone come between us. You still have that filthy dog? I'll never forgive you. Have you forgotten your oath, the rule of rose? Goodbye, Jennifer. You will regret choosing that dog over me. Ugh. Wendy's jealousy is ugly. Peter the rabbit. He was the pet that Wendy suddenly decided to take care of. It was about the same time I started looking after Brown. I wonder if Wendy really loved Peter. Was she sad when she had to give him up? Yeah, because the rabbit was also a prize for the rule of rose, for the Red Rose aristocrats. But I think Wendy just had him to try and make Jennifer jealous. Sick bay. Go sick bay. Clara was a quiet person. To me, she looked like just another student at the orphanage. Except when she spoke to Mr. Hoffman or Martha, then she looked scary. I wonder if I'll be like Clara when I'm older. Will I enjoy those days? Open cupboards. Cupboard tech. Sure, there was more in here. Hi.
Ha ha hee hee. Janet. I'm
Jennifer?
Jennifer!
They're all like cutting off. Okay, I can't do anything with that. But where are they coming from? Wait a minute. I always miss this door. The play area, of course. Creepy doll, hello. No? No one really played with the toys here because they were all old. Only Thomas was the master of this room. A new girl, he exclaimed when we first met. He seemed to enjoy teasing me. There are still some places I haven't been. Like the cafeteria and such. No, it went in there. It is getting spookier, isn't it? Clouds are coming out. Ah, I don't think we went in here. Everyone would put their dirty laundry here and it was my job to wash it. How ironic. The one they called filthy washing their filthy clothes. It all seems so silly now. I guess that's why she was tied up in the filth room. I spent so much time in this room. Who knows how many times I woke up here. The nights were lonely and cold, but you'd always greet me in the morning. Only you greeted me warmly. Thank you so. Suitcase? When I came here, the suitcase was the only luggage I had. I lost everything in the accident. My mother, my father, all my possessions, and even my memories. It feels as if something very dear to me was here. Someone or something that always looked after me helped me. Bucket night, I guess. That's where that used to be. It's the detested rubbish bin. No one ever suspected that something precious was hidden inside it, nor did they know that it was the only place where I could keep my things safe. That's where you can stock items. Still carrying the axe around, by the way. I had white chocolate in there this whole time. Tied to this pillar, unable to move, I was all alone. It took a while, but I finally freed myself. I was always the slowpoke. But that won't happen again. I'll never let myself be tied up again. Right, we went through these letters before, and I'm going to skip through them and pick up the storybook, and then we'll check around outside. That way I can finish the game properly and then do a save point. Who doesn't want to eat any more delicious crayons now? What The red ones are the best ones. But yeah, we'll be wrapping up pretty soon. Literally just going through the motions of finishing this up again. Bucket Night. A makeshift night that Nicholas and Xavier used for sword practice. Though they may have forgotten about it, I've always remembered, for I yearned for a loyal knight to come to my rescue. Can I go in the... Why would... I guess it's worth checking. Ah, yes. We're watching you. That's what the picture meant. But it was still scary. There was like a whole dining area, the classroom I haven't checked out. And that's down here, I think.
Jennifer?
Those weird noises are all in the stairway. Kitchen. If Miss Martha had disappeared, there would have been no one to cook. If Clara had disappeared, there would have been no one to tend to our wounds. If Mr. Hoffman had disappeared, there would have been no one to teach us. You can't live life eating snacks all day with no exercise or studying. If you look at it that way, even the Aristocrat Club needed adults around. Our world was so small. What's that? Martha's room. There are a couple of letters here. It's a letter from the police. Dear ma'am, please forgive the delay in our response. In your letter you report a suspicious activity on the part of Mr. Gregory Wilson. After investigating the matter, we've come to the following conclusion. There is little to indicate that the said individual is connected to the recent kidnappings. Mr. Wilson is father to a son who closely matches the description in your letter. Therefore, we have determined that there is insufficient evidence to warrant further investigation. We appreciate your cooperation and understanding in this matter. It's a letter from Martha. Officer Doolittle, my name is Martha Carroll and I work at the Rose Garden Orphanage. In the past month, I have sent 6 letters to your attention, but have yet to receive a response. Have my letters reached you? I ask that you please investigate this matter at once for the safety of our children. Yesterday I saw them together again, Mr. Wilson and Wendy, a child at our orphanage. I am very concerned for her safety. The two of them have been acting quite strangely. Oh, it's terribly odd. By strangely, I mean Mr. Wilson walking on all fours and nodding, and Wendy appears to be scolding him. I don't know how to explain it, except that he resembled dog training gone wrong. Oh, it gives me the shivers just thinking about it. Please come investigate this matter as, etc. Yeah, that literally happened, because he was crazy wazy. Perhaps if the matters had been addressed publicly, things wouldn't have turned out as they did. Adults are so selfish. Yeah, he would have been seen as sent to the loony bin, I suppose. If they'd seen him doing it, but they wouldn't take that report seriously. I came to this room every day to do laundry. The water was so cold and the soap could sting my eyes, but I didn't hate it. because clean laundry is so refreshing. To Andrew, big face. Jennifer, are you happy now? Considering how bad it was for you back then, that tragedy you wanted to forget. Now that you've remembered everything, how do you feel? Is the answer inside you? Think carefully, Jennifer. It's like symbols everywhere. Oh, these are like the showers. Couple more doors. Ah, yeah, that's true. The map of this country. That day we flew from England, these memories were buried deep inside of me. The airship. And the accident thereafter, the story of my life became a tale of misfortune. Even when the others played airship, I couldn't bear to join them. So I was left out. That's fair. A brat, a know-it-all, an introvert, a crybaby, and an elitist. I know misfortune because I tolerated them all. I thought I was the only grown-up. But we were all just kids, myself included. But what does it really mean to be a grown-up? Will I ever become one? Childhood is weird looking back. Some of the shit that happens is feeling like a different person. It is weird. Like, I can think back to any childhood thing that might pop into my head. I'll have to think pretty hard, but I guess we've all done some weird, dumb shit as kids, right? On cold winter days, we all used to gather here and talk. I, of course, couldn't join in, so I sat off to the side. Even so, it felt so warm. Letters? You can't just put letters there and not let me have it. Come on. I learned many things at this orphanage. The alphabet, words, how to clean and do laundry. But the most important thing I learned was the lesson I received in exchange for my dear friend's life. I finally came to understand myself. My beliefs and the will to stand up for them. I don't want to lose those ever again. Don't kill your dog because of peer pressure. Good lesson. Silent scarecrow, it stands there quietly, not meddling in the affairs of others. It sways in the breeze, like me. A cowardly girl who was unable to assert her true feelings. The closest to this kind of shit I got was in 3rd grade. We had indoor recess. The teacher was gone for some reason. The class somehow organised a trial to find out who stole someone's pencils or some shit. It's weird. Kids are like, they replicate the things that they've seen, right? TV or books or whatever. Once Susan started a rumour about voices coming from this room at night. It turned out that it was only the door creaking in the wind. But one night, sounds came from the room even with the windows shut. Susan jumped out of her bed and screamed. It was really just a prank by Nicholas and Xavier. From then on, the room was believed to be haunted and was considered off limits. I think I did these ones first, so... There was the stall that they used to hide in. Is it this one? The bird. Red bird drawings. A red crayon and a red brooch. A red rose and red blood. Red is the most beautiful colour, yet it comes at a price. It is my most favourite colour and my most hated colour. Oh boy. Oh, I knocked a toilet roll off. I guess I'll just leave it there. Only real colour to you, I guess. There he is. There used to be beautiful roses here, picked by Wendy from the rose garden. But as with all things, they wilted away with the passage of time. I'm not going to spend any more time in here, even though there might be some stuff that we didn't get. Let's go outside. It's a small locker, but it was just for me. My name was even on it. They made me feel welcome. I was so happy I'd move my shoes in and out over and over again. Weirdo. One day Mr. Hoffman suddenly disappeared. Clara and Miss Martha soon followed, leaving me and the other orphans alone. Yep, that happened. Not only were they all alone in this place, that's probably the reason Stray Dog was able to just come in here and murder all the kids. Or steal them away, or whatever he did. If it was even him that did it. Pretty sure it was, though. I think he murdered them all, yeah, same. He probably buried them in his, like, Joshua basement or something. He was pretty unhinged, after all. I don't think it lets us go around the back here, because we have to be on the outside of the orphanage. Wendy told him to kill everyone. Oh boy. No, I think Wendy brought him up here to prove that the rumor of Stray Dog was real or something, but I don't think she thought that he was actually going to murder everyone. And in the end, I think he gets Wendy as well. There's a How to Play Survivor tutorial on whatever that game is. I don't know, Dead by Daylight? Nah. Nah, don't do that. It can't be that hard. Run and press E when trying not to get caught. Right, well I think that's everything we could have gotten. Let's finish up the brown stuff. Get those credits again, and then I guess I'll finish the stream. We managed to spend that last hour just getting some of those nice story details. In a Dunkirk kind of way, it's like not realising it's actually a real thing. Like death, you mean? Like, make them go away. Yeah, it could be that Wendy was like, we're going to make the children disappear, but didn't really understand that that's what it meant. Wendy dressed up as Joshua to get Gregory to listen to her. Wanted to prove Stray Dog was real. Killed all the other kids. Then Wendy took off her disguise, so he killed her too. Yep. That's the meat of it. And then Jennifer, I guess, gave him his gun back, and he shot himself. Mm-hmm. He probably thought she was still Josh. Lot to unpack. But that's that. I'm gonna shut my camera off. Because we're done here. So while the credits roll, I'll go and find some pictures of the alternate costumes that we can unlock.
Say where I reach my shade when I call your name.
So I think it's nice. You should definitely see them.
Don't set me free. I'm as heavy as can be.
So if I share this. So this is brown as a chair you can unlock. I think you can get this one just for being on NG+. You just go into that room and talk to the chair, and it's got animations, so brown can be a chair. We've got Gothic Lolita Jennifer with Mado Brown, who's like a black dog with a little maid costume, and she gets an umbrella weapon. Also, yeah, it changes the hair as well, which is different. We got Nurse Jennifer with a giant stupid needle. Good. This is the most outlandish one. It's Brown is a crab, Jennifer is an octopus, and you get a giant fish as a weapon. For some reason. Giant enemy crab. I kind of want to play it with that. And then this is the stuffed Brown and ragdoll Jennifer, which is also really nice. I think she has a broom as a weapon. Kind of makes a lot more sense after you see all those dog puppets at the end. And then this is Tennis Jennifer, or Nerd Jennifer. And she gets a tennis racket. And I think that's a lot. Jennifer. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, there's a whole wiki dedicated to this game if you want to like read up on the stories. So actually, we did miss a bunch of stuff in the game as well. Sorry, I'm just reading things, I've been quiet. Because there's all these... We kind of mainlined it, but if you spend the time to explore everywhere, which can be tedious, which is another small issue, but if you spend the time to explore, you can find the people hidden around in different, you know, areas of the levels. And you can talk to them, and you can learn more about the stories that go on in the background. Like, we basically missed all of Clara's stuff, who is the girl that was supposedly having bad sexual relationships with Hoffman. Probably against her will, but that's who the mermaid boss was. That was Clara. you can talk to her in a few different places, but we basically never saw her in our playthrough. But there's a scene where she's like opening a drawer, but then or like you try to open a drawer, but then she stops you, and Hoffman's all like, "Yeah, don't let her look in that drawer," and he makes her get on the floor and wipe stuff up, and just horrible stuff like this. But all of that stuff is implied. Anyway, he's a bastard. There's a lot more little stories like that and things that are implications and interesting stories from the game that we didn't cover. Which is why I think it's such a good game. There's so much narrative to it. Anyway, the end is shaped like a 4-leaf clover. This is the 4-leaf clover room key, and that's where all the costume changes and secret stuff are on the Zeppelin at the start. But hey, we've basically gone exactly as long as 3 hours, so seeing as it's now 3 PM, I'm going to stop it there. And we are on New Game Plus, which I might play in my own time because I want to get like the extra stuff, but if I do play it in my own time, I'm probably going to use a guide so I don't miss anything. Right then. Don't be jealous of dogs. Yes, it's a very sad story, but I'm glad that I was able to play this game again. It's because it's a game a lot of people haven't played or seen. And that's where I'll end it.